Ever wake up in the middle of the night, or randomly check your watch in the daytime, to see the same thing following you around? For me, it's 11:17. I would say 1 out of 3 times I check my watch and it's 11:17. You may have another one like 3:33 or 12:50. If you don't have one, well, count your blessings and stop rating. If you have a time you can't seem to shake, follow these instructions. Find the place where you were born. The more specific, the better. The exact room if you can. But sometimes, what you're looking for can wander around a bit. Search the room and the surrounding area thoroughly. You should eventually find a safe with a 4-digit keypad combination. You know the 4 digits to enter. Use 0 first if your hour is below 10. Inside, you should find a manila envelope. Take it out, and be careful to note how surprisingly heavy the weight is, because you don't want to accidentally drop it. With envelope in hand, get out of there. Make sure no one saw you. Once you're in a safe place, open the package up. You should find an external hard drive and 2 envelopes, one labeled with photos. Open that up. You'll find a series of Polaroids documenting your life story. Each will have a date and brief description printed in the white space. You will never have seen these pictures before or have any recollection of taking them, or someone taking them. These pictures will often appear have been taken in secluded areas, as though a stalker took them. Be very careful when looking at these photos that you don't look at any photos that are beyond today's date, because they're there, and the future is not meant to be known. The other envelope will be labeled certificates, and is nowhere as thick as the photo envelope. I would advise against looking through it all together. This will contain all your legal documents from your entire life, from your birth certificate to your marriage license, to every driver's license, business license, traffic ticket, and birth certificate labeled under your name, under your mother and father. Of the utmost warning, it also contains your death certificate. Obtain a cheap computer that you won't feel too badly about parting with, and a high-quality printer that is full on toner and paper, with extras that you need to replace. Make sure the print drives are properly installed. Do not plug the hard drive until you're ready to print out all the information you'll find on it. And the utmost important, do not connect the computer to the internet. If the computer has wireless capabilities, remove them. It needs to be physically impossible for the machine to connect to the internet on its own. Once you plug the hard drive in, do not do anything with the computer. The hard drive has software that will take control here on out. If you follow the instructions precisely, the printer should be spewing out several pages like mad. There'll be blueprints, schematics, and mathematical formulae that most people won't have the capacity to understand. If the printer runs out of paper before it's finished, be sure to load more in. You'll know when it's finished, because the computer will shut down and never turn on again. And the final printed page will say, End of instruction set. It'll also provide a IP address. Go to the IP address in your web browser. It'll prompt you to put in your 4-digit password. From there, your further instructions will be given. About a dozen of us have followed the instructions so far, and compare the printouts showing each of the hard drives contain a piece of the whole. We don't know how many pieces there are out there, whether anyone has duplicates. We're pretty sure we all have partial schematics of the working time machine, one that we are destined to construct. I've never been brave enough to look at the photos and documents of my future, but others have taken the plunge. They've claimed that every time they look at the future pictures, the photos changed. And sometimes, the number on the photos changes altogether. As a final warning, destroy the hard drive when you're finished. It's unlike anything any of us have ever seen before. It seems to be able to turn itself on without a power source. I didn't wait around to see if mine made any noises. But reports from the others say at night, it whispers to them.